good evening, good evening to each and every one of you all. Welcome. It's Thursday, it's 8:30, it's tea time with Tasha. If this is your first time joining me, welcome. I am Tasha. I come every Thursday evening at 8:30 to share with you money matters. Different money matters. Big ones, small ones, it doesn't matter. They're different money matters. I answer questions that have been asked of me. Yeah, I try my best to keep it short and sweet, and I'm going to do the same thing this evening. So, I will let you know this is pre-recorded. Pre-recorded as in you've not seen it before, just pre-recorded as in before 8:30 because by the time you look at this, I'm already in bed. So let's go ahead and get started. So there's no tea, there's no product review this evening. So I apologize in advance for that. But I am here to answer questions. And so the last time we met, we talked about budgeting, we talked about savings, we talked about a host of different things. And since we last aired, I've had several questions to come in. So I want to take a moment to answer those questions. The very first question is, how can I get out of debt? Excuse me. And I will tell you all, um, if you, let me just say, and I say it all the time, and I was interviewed by Sharina Branch of on the Real with Rena last week, and her saying was, budget is not a bad word. So I would say that to you all. Budgeting is not a bad word. So to get out of debt, I would suggest that you start with budgeting. Um, a plan on how you spend your money each month is extremely helpful. Knowing what money you've got going out, what money you've got coming in, will help you identify areas that you need to work on. So make a budget. Gather all your bills, utilities, insurance, etc., your pay stubs. I'm one of those ones, I'm a bank statement person. So I'll tell you, go grab 3 to 6 months of your bank statements and go through and highlight your income, highlight your expenses, highlight those reoccurring expenses, um, and write them out. And you know what your rent or your mortgage is each month. You have an approximate um, amount that you spend as far as your utilities are concerned. You know what your car insurance, your health insurance, if you pay health insurance, but your life insurance, you know what those expenses are on a regular basis, so you can write those down. I think I shared with you all before when it comes to your utilities, and maybe I didn't. I shared it with another group. But when it comes to your utilities, you can take an average of 3 to 6 months to determine what your monthly expenses roughly is. So you can put that down for your utilities and pay that each month. Um, the next question was, what if I'm behind in my bills? Um, and the last time I shared with y'all, don't wait. Call your creditors. Call those individuals that have extended credit to you, and let them know that you're currently in a situation where you can't make this month's payment, or you can make a partial payment, but don't wait for them to call you, you call them. um, what if my debt has already gone to a debt collector? Now, the very last time we met, I shared with you different things to do once your debt has gone to a debt collector. So I want to refer you back to that video to follow those steps as far as ensuring that they've sent the debt to you in writing, not just to make arrangements over the phone. Make sure they've sent it to you in writing. There are certain things that debt collectors have to follow, or certain guidelines they have to follow when they're pursuing um, repayment of a debt that is owed to them. Um, what if I'm having trouble paying my rent or paying my mortgage? Um, Same thing. Reach out to the mortgage company, let them know what the situation is. Reach out to your landlord, let them know what the situation is. There's so many different programs that are available that are out here to help when it comes to your mortgage or your rent. Um, yep. Let's see. What if I'm having trouble paying my car note? Um, I would suggest, and anything that I suggest or share with you all, these are just my suggestions. I am not a financial advisor. These things I share with you have been um, either my personal experiences or things that I've suggested to my clients and it has helped them to rectify a situation that they are in. When it comes to your car, you can look at possibly refinancing to get a lower interest rate to lower your payments. So, and then also reach out to them. Don't ever let a creditor or a debt that you owe go without addressing it. You would be surprised how many lenders or credit card companies are out there that really and truly want to help, but they just need to hear from you. If you don't answer the phone when they call, or if you don't say anything to them about what you have going on, then they're assuming that you're just getting ready to escape on this debt that you owe, and so they're getting ready to put things in action to um, either charge it off or charge it off or seek, adding more late fees and other fees on top of what it is that you already owe. So do not, not communicate with your creditors. Um, those are the few questions that I had this evening. If you have any additional questions, don't hesitate to inbox me. If you don't want to drop them in the comments, that's fine, I promise. Um, I will do my best to get back to you. If I don't get back to you um, individually, which 9 times out of 10 I will, but I will come back on and I'll answer questions or answer the questions live as well. So that's all that I have. Can you believe it? I kept it short and sweet. But that's all that I have for you this evening. I look forward to seeing you all on next Thursday. Um, yeah, trying to make sure I don't forget anything. That's all I got. So, you all have an amazing rest of your Thursday evening. Like I said, I look forward to seeing you all on next week. Have a good night.